Yinz guys, it's Melanie, and today I want to show you guys this sucker right here. I did a video, I don't know, a little while ago, actually it was a few years ago, about how I, instead of using the little plastic pieces to connect these, I started using zip ties because the plastic pieces kept coming apart and it was a huge pain in the butt. Which I'll link that below if you're interested, but it's a really old, not so good quality video. But anyway, today I wanted to show you guys how I configured this sucker because I came to the realization that I could leave a space at the bottom for my luggage because I had nowhere to put it. Or I can make a smaller space for a smaller basket because I was using zip ties. I could literally connect them anywhere. Anyway, I wanted to show it to you guys and what we did for our closet to make it work for us. Maybe give you some ideas because these are really inexpensive at like Target, Kmart, like literally everywhere. So, I mean, you could totally spray paint this copper for like a really trendy look. But the inside of our closet, everything's white, so I went ahead and kept mine white. Plus, it was easier. So I just wanted to show you guys what we did, how we did it. Really super simple. Yeah, here you go. So I attempted to record this outside for you guys for better lighting, but the mosquitoes ate me alive. I had to take all of the pieces apart from the way that I had it assembled before. It took me forever, so just be warned. It's worked. It's so sturdy, but it does take forever to take apart. But anyway, yeah, back to the video. I'm going to come inside because I was getting eaten alive by mosquitoes outside. Anyway, I want to show you guys how I'm assembling this because when I originally did it, I made a mistake. And I didn't think through, and it made it a little bit, it wasn't as stable, I guess. It wasn't as sound. So what I'm doing is, I have 4 rows because it's tall enough. So what I'm doing is, actually overlapping it. Last time I just did like end to end. I know you can hear the kids. I did end to end like this, and then it wasn't as like sturdy, even though it had the back attached. So we're trying it like this to where, this will be cut off, to where it's like, I don't know, I just think it's going to give it some more stability there. And then what I'm doing is I'm connecting it on the piece that, like this right here will get connected, but that's where I'm going to put a piece like this. And I want it to be able to like reach up against it. So I'm connecting it here first, and then I'll connect 3 of these together. I think one of the problems I had initially was the fact that I was like I would connect this together like this, and then I'd already have a zip tie there kind of blocking the way for whenever I would add one going this direction. So my goal is here to overlap for stability and to leave this open so I can put, whenever I do something perpendicular, it's going to look like that. So also I want to say, if you'll notice, like these 2 are on the bottom and then the one connecting is on the top, so it doesn't like start to lean one direction and like all go one way. And so this will continue that pattern. So we have 2 out, 2 in, kind of keeping it straight up and not like leaning to one side, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm hoping that this will work. Keep your fingers crossed for me. Something else I'm going to change is I had these braces on, this will be the front and this will be the back, but you could see this on the front. So on the front pieces, I'm actually going to put them one back. This just keeps it, you know, sturdy. So the back pieces, it'll still be on the way back. But on the front, I'm going to put them just right here. Does that make sense? Whenever this is standing up and this is the front, this is like one back. So it's not like right on the front like this one is. And then hopefully, you know, hopefully it'll look better. So we have all 4 done, so I'm going to go ahead and trim these ones before I start to put the actual shelves on. So all the sides are done. So I'm just going to trim these, and I'm using shears, like pruning shears, because it's just a lot easier because these suckers can be hard to cut. So anyway, I'm going to do that. I hope the lighting's okay, you guys. I was really hoping to do this outside. And then I will show you guys how I line up the shelving. It's really easy. Okay, so I got all 4. Now this is the front, and then down here's the back. And I just lined them up to make sure that they're lined up okay and that none of them have the zip ties on the front, just on the sides. So I think I'm going to do like these 2 and put the shelves in, and then like do the middle part, just to make it a little less cumbersome. At least I hope so. Okay, so I have this sitting up, and then I'm just putting these in. And then I am zip tying. I'm using the smaller zip ties. I do want to say two things. Hi, honey. Whenever you're zip tying, make sure your zip ties are the tightest you can get them, and then cut them down as close as you can get them for more stability and to make it look better. Let me zoom in right here. Let me see that. Okay, so this is where the two sides meet, and this is where I zip tied it, and I did not zip tie it on this side because I'm going to zip tie the shelf in with it where it sits. I didn't take into consideration, I totally forgot, because the sides are doubled, like this is where my shelf lays, and then this is, you know, where it's overlaying. So you're gonna have to do the same to the back. I think that this is gonna be so much more sturdy than it was. So I'm just gonna do this. I put 2 down on the bottom, and then I'm doing 2 on the top. That way this lays flush on top of these 2, and there's not really gonna be like maybe a teeny tiny, I can't even get my finger in there, kind of a gap. But I think that this is gonna be like the most sturdy. Also, I'm kind of starting to realize I made sure that my baskets, they're white, that I bought for this, I made sure that they would like fit inside of here. But it is going to be a lot shorter because, I mean, there was like, you know, this much I'm losing times 3. So, what, like 3 inches? That's maybe 1.5 inches. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. So I'm going to do 2 of these, and then I'm going to connect them in the middle and do the bottom and the top. So my thing is, instead of making a 9-cube organizer, I may, if we could fit my suitcase right here, I'll like leave this open for the suitcase and then just put the top on here and see how that goes. I'm really hoping, because I really need somewhere to put my suitcase, because we can't just pack our suitcases away. We travel like, I don't know, every other weekend or so. So I have high hopes, but it'll kind of go like, you know, like this, and then I'll have to like put some pieces on the back. I don't know, we'll figure this out. And on the bottom, up. Alright, just guys, so this is kind of what the option would be if I were to like leave that space open for the suitcase. The suitcase, the smaller ones fit inside of the bigger one, in case you're wondering. But I mean, it works. It's not like I thought it would be. It does kind of stick out more. There's Minnie Mouse. So I'm not really sure how I feel about this setup. I might just go back to the regular setup. Alright, just guys, so that is it. This is what our closet looks like. I'm getting ready to fill it. If you're interested in our total closet makeover, we did that this weekend too. I'll link it below. We painted it and, you know, got all these things from the dollar store. It's all white, so it's all in unison, which is super amazing compared to what it looked like last week. But that is it. If you're interested in the organization, the makeover, blah blah blah, I'll link it below. If you have any awesome ways that you configure these, I saw on Pinterest whenever I came up with this idea, I went to see if anybody else had done it like this. I couldn't find any like this, but some people actually use these to store their craft paper, like their, what the heck is that stuff called again? The craft paper that comes in a square, the scrapbook paper stuff. Oh my god, my brain. Anyway, and they would like block it off like this and put their paper in it. That's genius. I'm totally going to do that too. But anyway, this is it. Stuff's linked below. This will be on, I'm going to upload this to my Home Talk page. If you don't follow me on Home Talk or Pinterest or any of that stuff, please do. It's all linked below. Home Talk is like my new favorite website. Anyway, that is it. Thank you guys for watching. Please stay and subscribe. I think I just spit at the camera. Alright, bye all, love yins.